Been so high. She said she's scared of falling, but you might just fly.
Too true.
Been so high. Don't be afraid of falling, cause you know we gon' fly.
Let me see where I'm setting up shop. Had to relocate cause you know that the spot got hot. Bagging up food or scraping a pot, it turned me on when I made it lock. Up boys pray that I flop and I couldn't care less if one of them drops. Dead. Real trap boy cash earner, I was bagging up bud in the back of a German. Sis playing close, stay lurking on a pedal bike, a boogie I'm swerving. Was in my strip and I still hit the cat, I'm no vac, the way that I served it. The way that I served him, lost kid on the way trying to find purpose. Not guilty to the judge, now I'm waiting for the verdict. In the yard and I just heard sirens and chilling with Lucy, Kate and Simon. I'm buzzing off packs where I piss, I'm hiding them good so the Jays can't find them. Fuck that. VVS Diamonds, hit harder than the lightning. She said that I give her a feeling she can't describe it. 232's got me feeling like a cowboy, plus it came with bells like Christmas. It might have COVID-19 symptoms, doing a trek long distance, flying out of town, expanding business. DZ spotted the youth from far that ran, improved his fitness. I can talk about the shit I've done, and say it with chest, he backed his, I did not run. I know little man got upset, I know little man turns in his sleep. How peak, I ain't a rat, yeah I love my cheese. If you're a rat, stay far from me. Her panties fell like dominoes, hot fuck like we might need a fire hose. I love when she give me fellatio, fucked on the counter, I'm standing on tippy toes. I'm clocking the fake from a distance, don't blink or you might just miss this. Gotta see the judge December the 1st and I pray that the court dismissed it. I just linked this pack for my man, and I still made a cut like a surgeon. Consistency is key, how do you think I got this trap line twerking? They say change is good, and kids should do what they were told. It's not only me that gets that feeling when the shots give you the old note. This bird never came with wings, just a zip, I'm 36. I wish I was driving sooner, but I never complained when I took that trip. Gonna stay consistent with this, cause I can't afford to sink like a ship. Hella new plates that I'm seeing nowadays, and they're still reading off a script. For the money I'm on my grind, 24/7 I'm moving impatient. I had to take that line to build that line, and they're not nearby, it's far from adjacent. Plus bro already got his package, so you might not receive that payment. PS, everything I said so far is strictly for entertainment. A spot's reserved for me at the top floor, so why would I stop for? I was taking that risk and I couldn't afford it. Now it's expensive Jordans, holes in my shoes, I had talking forces. Horses on seats is all not stalling, a dozen boxes up on arrival. We might have to invest in a forklift. I bet you really don't know what it's like. I can bet on my life, the streets are cold like snow and ice. Phoned up bro like yo, let's slide. Funny enough, he was there on my side. Phone up the plug like lower the price. More often than not, he probably might. You ain't been on the strip all day and night. Go back home and your feet still tied. You ain't ever pattern the strip so well, you felt like Marlo from the wire. I wear my sliders, bitch, I'm comfy. I can't snake my boy over money. I can't teeth like cats or junkies, and that's real life, that's not how I'm wired. It must be the end of the show for the guys. Why? Cause there's curtains, they would've stabbed me in my back. I'm certain how you human and turned to a serpent. Bay just called, a shot just called. Got busted shot so the call's diverted. Blood, sweat and tears, still giving a trap, my oxytocin. My mum didn't rate the life that I live. My grand didn't know about the life that I live. I found me a bowl, my piece was on brink. Then I washed up a bowl without using a sink. These man not wet like the rubber in a clit. His eyes must close with my bro turn snitch. Their plans to be wealthy, not just rich. Yellow gold diamonds, I'm taking a piss. I just whipped up 2 more lumps like the back on an Egyptian camel. I took that train straight back to the end, skipping ropes in the English channel. All the designer drugs don't dry with tissue and using flannels. And word to dig, if I hit that strip, can't flop that flip like I'm wearing sandals. So much money to go around, how's your head still sleep on a pillow? 8 AM, so bro on the strip, we all ready for the day with a light espresso. My intentions were pure to pattern her base. Home run, I wanted to be like 15 this prime, so I went in the kitchen and learned how to clone one. Each their own, but I'm taking the stairs, I was pushing weight, you boys couldn't lift. Should've listened to Blade, can't be jigging every second as a brown boy on the strip. They're more inclined to stare if you're wearing designer, but me, I couldn't give a shit. How do you expect to reach your goals when you ain't sat down to commit? I remember that day I was bagging up food, never used no scales, only used my eye. I remember that time I was broke on my face, I hopped on the strip and I flooded my line. I remember that time bro said there's a Mazza, I hopped on my pedals and followed behind. Plus I'm FTE for real, I can tell you about hood ties. I remember that night we was deep in our part, deep in our thoughts, talking about life and how one day we'll shine. Word to my bro, we gotta stick to the grind. They say love is blind, so I'm searching for fiends in the night. All I wanna do is cuff this money, the feds want me and it's not a surprise. I bet you really don't know what it's like. I can bet on my life, the streets are cold like snow and ice. Phoned up bro like yo, let's slide. Funny enough, he was there on my side. Phone up the plug like lower the price. More often than not, he probably might. You ain't been on the strip all day and night. Go back home and your feet still tied. You ain't ever pattern the strip so well, you felt like Marlo from the wire. I wear my sliders, bitch, I'm comfy. I can't snake my boy over money. I can't teeth like cats or junkies, and that's real life, that's not how I'm wired.
Don't be afraid of falling, falling, 'cause you know it's on fire.